All right, guys, happy Tuesday. This will be a quick video. I just wanted to show a card that I actually bought at the National, but on eBay. I guess a lot of you know that I was set up for only one day on Friday, and for a lot of reasons, I didn't do as well as I had hoped, and so because of that, I had a lot of time on my hands. And so while at the show, I actually was browsing eBay and found a card that I needed, or I shouldn't say needed. What do I really need anymore? A card that I feel like fit my collection very well. So this card came in the mail while I was just on a long weekend. But as you can see here, this is the 1935 Diamond Stars Greenberg Error. His last name spelled Greenberg with a U instead of an E. Interesting, though, is that PSA missed this, and so did the seller. So I was able to get this card for probably about half of what it's actually worth because of that. Went through the eBay authentication program for whatever that's worth. But it's interesting because PSA messes this up all the time. You can see these other two examples of the card that I have. So you can see that this is the corrected version, but they identify it as the error. So that goes the other way. This is how it really should be identified. SGC, I've only seen SGC do this once. They've misidentified the error. So here's the Greenberg error. This is how it should be identified there on the label. So three ways PSA can go, I guess. They can do it right or they can do it wrong, either way. It's not really such a hard card to misidentify, but they really do it frequently. So if you are savvy and you know kind of what you are looking at, you can spot a card that may be an error if a seller and PSA both miss it. The other interesting item that I got for my personal collection, and I don't really, so this card that I bought while at the National, this one here, was the first card that I actually bought for myself in like 6 months. So the personal collection's certainly taken a back seat these last several months. But Michael gifted me this really awesome card. We always do a little exchange generally, when we're both at the National, we both stay together. And it's really something that I certainly look forward to. I think he does too. So he gifted me this great card. This is the 1939-46 Exhibit Salutations. You can see the salutation here is very truly yours, Henry Greenberg. This is the tougher of the two variations. The other one is him swinging, but from a profile view. This one you see somewhat occasionally. I would say it's more like uncommon. The interesting thing about this is that it has this really cool stamp on the back. So I need to do a little bit more research. I have not seen another exhibit with this stamp on the back. So this kind of gives me an idea that this may have been like a play center in Flint, Michigan. They probably placed a large order for these exhibits, stamped them all up, and put them in the machine. So this card actually originated from a mutual friend of ours, Sean Tieford. Sean was selling off a bit of his collection, and Michael thought that this would be something that I would be interested in, and he was absolutely right. So I'm just thrilled to add this to my collection. This is a very unique piece, and not one that could be replaced or replicated, because I bet this place doesn't even exist anymore. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, Sean. And thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate your time. And until next time.